Playing lead guitar in worship band doesn't mean you can't shred. The opportunity to do so is just smaller. So you have to make sure what you play is quality and to the point. Today I'm going to show you what I play in Lincoln Brewster's song, Made New. Hi, I'm Craig from Guitar Lava, and today I wanted to talk to you about lead guitar in worship and shredding. Can you even do it? And the answer is yes, but you have to do it in pieces and it has to be tasteful. A lot of people will play lead solos in worship and they try to use the blues stuff. That doesn't work. That's not the way worship is. It's almost kind of distracting if you're listening to it. Unless it's some blues worship song, but most of them aren't. Most of them are pretty straightforward. Lincoln Brewster is a great guitarist for worship because he actually can play really good guitar. He has a lot of quality guitar solos in his stuff. And he doesn't play whenever it's not necessary. And that's one of the first things you have to remember is that just because you're the lead guitarist doesn't mean you have to play all the time. If it's going to add something, if it's going to bring something out in the song, if you're playing something that's not in the right place, it actually is a big distraction. But there are places where you can and you should let it rip. And it's been a process for me over several years, the last 10 years, of when to play and what to play to make it most tasteful. And a lot of times there aren't a lot of places, but whenever you do get that pocket, make sure you do something that's quality, that's going to add to it, and it's going to be appropriate. You're not going to play a country lick in a hard rock song. I mean, you kind of could. You're not going to play a classical fusion solo in a country song. That's the type of thing I'm getting at. Make sure it's appropriate for the song that you're playing in. With that said, in Lincoln Brewster's song, Made New, it's a fun song to play because there are certain areas in that song that you can actually let her rip a little bit. Short and sweet, but you can do that. So this is what I play in Lincoln Brewster's Made New. And it's somewhat based on what he plays. Again, like, you can play your own stuff. Just make sure it's appropriate and it fits and it sounds right and it's not distracting and actually adds something to the music and the song. So let's get into the lick that I play. Let's break this solo down. Really, there are two different parts. The first part is up that starts on the 10th and the 9th fret. And all that is actually, that's just an A chord. Now if you're playing along with the CD, he plays it in B flat. So it actually be up a fret, but I'm keeping it in A. That's what we play it in A. And all you do is you start with 9 and 10. And then go 9-9. It's almost like a gallop. And then I slide up from 5 up to 7 with open E. So I slide up from 5 up to 7, and then I do it again. Back to open E. So that's just unison. What I'll do, you might notice, I'll actually put my other finger there, and all that's doing is muting the G string. And that's the first section. And then you move up to the 17th fret. We're playing an A up there, but we're going to bend up the 20th fret on the B string, so that it's the same as the A. So that's a G, you bend it up to A. And what I'll do with that part is I'll actually pick it once. Sometimes I'll pick it twice, but usually I'll pick it once and I'll just pulsate on that with the beat. So, and then I'll come down to the 14th fret to the 15th fret on the B. So that's the second part. Now what comes is the most difficult part, and that I've practiced it a lot, and I practice it all the time because I really like the lick, but it's kind of a challenge to play. So what you're gonna do is, it goes like this. The first part is you slide up to the 16th fret on the A string. Then there's a 14th fret on the D, and then the 16th fret on the G string. And then it's almost the same as you go to the next pattern. It's 16 on the D string, 14 on the G, and then 17 on the B, but you don't slide up to it, so it's like. And then it's kind of, I think of it as almost like a loop. And then I go 16, 14, 14. When we get up to that 14th, then we're going to bounce it off of the 14th on the B. 14 on the E, 14 on the B, 16 on the E, 14 on the B, 17 on the the E, 14 on the B. And then just slide it up to 19. The way I'm picking these, I'm downstroke on the E, upstroke on the B. Downstroke on the E, upstroke on the B. Downstroke on the E, upstroke on the B. I'm Craig from Guitar Lava. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you subscribing below. If you want the tab to this lesson, go to my Instagram account and you can find it there. And be sure to check guitarlava.com. There's a lot of beginner lessons and articles and gear reviews and all kinds of good stuff over there too. I'll catch you next time.